Hello YouTube and welcome back to my channel. I am Written Fae and we are here with an all new Let's Play. I'm going to be doing the Tiny Living Challenge, which means that no matter how big the lot she's living on may be, she can only have a 5x5 house. I will get into the rules as I build her house. Right now this is Sandra Nightingale. I've already created her. She's going to be a painter extraordinaire. She's creative, an art lover, and she loves the outdoors. One of the rules of this challenge is that they're not allowed to have a job, which is why I'm giving her the creative aspiration so that she can hopefully make decent money without being able to have an actual job. The traits don't matter in creating her. She can't have a career. The options are I can either have her with her husband now or create a husband later. I'm going to create a husband later. Or, well, find a husband later. Can't have children right off the bat, which, since she doesn't have a husband, isn't a problem. And the challenge maker doesn't care what lifespan we play this on. The goal is to play it 3 generations in this tiny house challenge. I'm going to move her into this 40x30. So yeah, the goal is to raise 3 generations on the same property. So the house specifications are that it cannot be bigger than 5x5. So I'm going to put her house over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we just wall that off. And that's our house. That's as big as our house is allowed to be. So this is all the space she gets to live in. I mean, we've got this expanse because as children age up into young adults, they can have their own 5x5. So the goal is essentially to have 3 5x5 houses on the same lot. So the children are living on the lot with her, just in their own little space. But until they're young adults, they've got to live in this tiny 5x5 with her, plus a husband. So we have the other condition is you have to buy at least one thing from every option, meaning room-wise. So, like, we have to buy one thing from the kitchen. Oh, wait, we need a door, don't we? Doors would be good. Doors would be good. And I'm going to give her a window. Whoops. So that we'll get a little light. Okay. Let's do... If you haven't noticed... Oops. Did I do the outside? Yeah, I accidentally did the outside. If you hadn't noticed, she's in all pink. She loves pink. And so everything we buy, if it comes in pink, will probably be in pink. Outside. And we want a roof, of course. No, it doesn't look like much. Do we have a mailbox? There's no mailbox on this lot. So we need to fix that. Miscellaneous appliances. Okay. That's not what I wanted. So we want a mailbox. We're going to give her this cute Windenburg mailbox. So it kind of matches the house a little. So, okay. Now, we need one thing. We're going to start with the bed, because the bed tends to be the biggest. Now, the catch with the bed is that you have to be able to get in on it from either side. So there has to be a little space on either side. I think that should be enough space. We'll test it out in a little bit. We also need one thing from the kitchen. Fridge, of course. Okay, I know one of these comes in. You're the one that comes in pink, aren't you? And we are going to give her a stove because, well, she needs to be able to cook. And counters, of course. Or a counter. So she's got somewhere to prepare some stuff. Okay. We also need stuff from the bathroom. No, this doesn't actually, we're gonna move. That there, so that we can do, okay. Doesn't leave a lot of space, does it? So we have kitchen, we have bathroom. We've got the bedroom with the bed. We need living room, dining room, and study. The kids' room and the outdoor don't count. Because obviously the outdoor stuff goes outside, so that doesn't really matter. And the kids' stuff, because we don't have a kid, doesn't count. So I want to do, let's see. From here, we'll do a little table. And we'll do this table. Here. And then from the living room, we'll do a chair. And from the office, since we're tight on space, I know there's a bookshelf that goes on the wall. No. And then we also need lighting. That lights up the house pretty nicely, actually. No, it's gotta be that way. Actually, you know what? Do that chair from the living room. So it doesn't specify what you have to do. We're just gonna do some artwork. There we go. And that is our tiny 5x5 house. As we're not allowed to do a second story, we're not allowed to add porches because they add space. We can do, that doesn't count towards this, is add a pool. So we can give her a small pool. Oh, we don't have enough funds, do we? Okay, well, when she has funds, we can add a pool. It's a little sad. But once she has the funds, we'll add a pool. And since I do want... Since she's got to be... a self-sufficient sim, we are going to buy her a paint easel and hobby stuff like painting. If we get a computer, technically it's hobby if it's for writing. It does not have to go in the tiny 5x5 house because they do understand that once you get a husband and they need to make money too, that there's not enough space for all of the hobby stuff in here. So that is our tiny little house. It's very pink and very her. And what are you going to do? She's going to go read the Gluttonspiel. She loves the outdoors. Getting outside often is a requirement for those sims. The emotional reward is worth it. So far so good. I may end up moving the window and giving her a TV that she can watch if she sits on the bed. Maybe. Or now that they've got the outdoor movie entertainment sets, we'll probably end up putting like an outdoor patio with a movie. I don't know if Windenburg has spawn points like for collectibles like everything else does. So I may have her start the day by going and seeing if we can she wants to chat with someone, plant something, and I think that means she wants to admire art. So I know the park in Oasis Springs has a lot. Hopefully, if they're spawning. And so we are going to go here and see if for our first day we can kind of find some spawn points. And it's going to take a minute for them to upload, I know. So we're going to go have her go fish real quick. Because you never know what you'll catch there, too. Acquired the skill of fishing. Sandra's new skill in fishing allows her to catch fish, mount them on the wall, or keep them in a fishbowl. So while she fishes, we're going to go over here and see if anything has spawned. Nope. So far, it doesn't look like a lot. Granted, I'm just grateful anything's spawning. Because for a while there, if you've watched my Emily Bates Rosebud Challenge, you'll know that I've been having trouble finding spawns for collectibles because they're just not spawning. Maybe it means that she fixed. Sandra caught a 0.36 kilogram perch worth 7 simoleons. What else might be out there? No, we're going to keep this because I think she can cook it. And that's one less thing that we have to spend simoleons on for food. And that's always good. Plus, she seems to be enjoying the whole fishing aspect. You gonna catch something else? No. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's right. Reel it in. Oh. Okay. Enough fishing for now. We are going to have her go on and collect all the little spawn points we found. And then I will probably have her head home and do some painting. Since doing the painting takes quite a bit of time, and it's probably going to be boring to watch her just paint and paint and paint and paint. What I may do is have her paint off camera, and then when we come back for the next episode, I'll show you guys what she painted before I sell them or keep them. I'll probably just put them on like the outside of her wall so it makes it easy for us to see them. But that way you guys don't miss out what she's painted. But we don't have to sit here and just either watch her paint or speed through and watch her paint, because that can get pretty boring. Just like I may do the same thing with collectibles to a point, because watching her do all of this is probably going to be a little bit boring at the same time. Especially when we're in a place that's so large, like the Oasis Springs Park. Because it's a lot of running around and walking. And we found some jet. What did we find from the other one? Oh, a treasure map. So we're off to a good, decent start so far. Jet's worth 140 simoleons. It's pretty rare. Oh. Ooh, and food. Wait. What did you cook? Grilled chicken. We're grabbing a serving of that too. Free food is never to be snuffed at. Unless we can spend until we get some money coming in. Because I know once we get her painting, once you get a high enough painting skill, the paintings can actually come in at a pretty penny. That's right, dig down in there for the frogs. A dirt frog, worth 10. We're selling him outright because he's just not worth much. And she got Plathium, which is 20 simoleons. And we're going to sell this jet for 140. I'm going to keep that treasure map for the time being, because we may either want to use it later, or I may decide to sell it later, because I think they're worth like 80 simoleons. Get down! Sorry about that. My cat was trying to climb the curtains. He's not a great cat when it comes to following directions. And he likes tall places. But yeah, I think we'll do the collecting, and I'll show you guys her inventory when we're done at the beginning of the new episode. And I think we'll do the painting all off screen so we don't have to sit here and watch her run around like this. That way you guys can see the more exciting things like her going out and having fun, and her going out and potentially finding somebody to be her husband, because none of the family can have jobs. Like, the entire family, as you progress through this, has to live off collectibles and creative outlets. So they've got to be painters, writers, musicians, other things with the computer. You can earn money doing the programming and the modding because you can hack, and you can... Hacking brings in money, but you can also eventually make apps and video game things, and that'll bring in some simoleons as well. Oops. So, we'll spend our screen time on the more fun things to watch her do, and less of the running around, collecting things. Though, I guess watching Bob Pancakes rummage through the garbage is pretty interesting. Well, you're the one that took it out of the garbage. And now you're going to play in it. Who are you? Brent Sheldon. We're just having a little party here, thanks to Bob and his grilled chicken. And summer holiday. What do you want to do? Tell a joke. You can totally tell a joke. We'll joke about Martians.
Benorf Nergs, Inja, Hespa. Chilo, Panive, Baima.
Piguna.
Binfahab.
Oh, she wants to make a friend. I know. Everything's spicy right now.
Jing.
That is.
Dizzy.
Sandra is an art lover. Art lovers are easily inspired by art and love to discuss it.
Mobsy. Yibs.
Niara.
She acquired the charisma skill. It will allow her to successfully joke more frequently and learn other sims faster. More varied types of interactions unlock at higher levels, and we have learned that Brent is gloomy. And she wants to make a friend, so that's what I'm trying for. I'm trying to up him to friend status. How are you two? We have Clara and Haley Peacock. Yeah, him being flirty. Sandra has learned that Brent is a stay-at-home dad.
Tringella Longi, Panay Vima, Shalbo, Bempi, Guats.
That's right, we're going to ask you about your career too.
Warba.
Sandra learned that Summer is a
Dag, dag.
culinary at Make-A-Dish.
Oh, yibs.
Wowza.
Hana den.
Buena
Oh,
Fwin.
Badish.
Quick.
Oh, but toys.
Yals.
Skiba.
Marobi Muma.
Yalig. Movna.
Swibin.
Sandra's creative inspiration comes to creative sims often, but if creative activities are ignored, their emotions will suffer. Well, she wants to. What does she want to do? Paint? Buy an easel. Well, we already own an easel. And she wants to collect a new crystal.
Swarspa. Githara.
Sheshere.
Buma. Bing Kappa Baru. Ganji. Befite Shamagra. Grinoi Foibi.
Waga Fruch. Warba Quest. Kiara Mahansif.
Lushi Fwa.
Finuza.
Seneca Belindi.
You.
Sibawum. Shalbo. Bembi.
That's right. Tell her about your kitchen frogs.
Piffatau Bifangi. Uhain.
Sulsul.
Sensibi Kinaku Swarspa.
What are you cooking over here?
Katuni.
Wokes a Thorf?
Gilna Blosh. Domson Boona.
We're getting more food soon.
Aga Aga.
Not that we need more food.
Oh. Badish.
Sandra has learned that Summer is out cooking.
Bar, Sanzo, Dafuni.
Stibara. Dupna Timfi. Watanini Cha.
Room.
Wabarani Zimze. Bayumi. Just Bugsy. Babane. Bobi Ibsa Bibdo.
Pleasey.
Quest.
Wait, where you go? Oh.
Winter for sale.
Yeah, it's right here.
Inga Chedge, Brina, Joza. Flugagord Frieza.
Go on. Hopefully, well, Summer looks like she's leaving. Yep, she's headed out. But we have kind of made a new friend. What are these? Grilled fruit. And his wife is making franks and beans from what it looks like.
Betessa Bumida.
Wisp. Johnny.
Natural Closenex.
Swarspa. Kitsune.
Pandoli Usenex.
Lombek.
Smishy
Perno
Wana.
Ooks. With a charb.
Gushal. Tribna Fennet.
Musa.
Skiba.
Wabarani Bayumi.
Yay! Dance to stereo music. I'm not sure we have stereo music. And, actually, I'm going to have her head home as soon as she's done chatting. Oh, there are a couple more left open. That's okay. I'm going to have her head home so that we can settle into our new little home. And I will have her start to paint. And like I said, I will make sure to save all of her paintings and show them to you guys once she's done. Because she wants to start 3 paintings while inspired. And she wants to paint for 5 hours, which is going to take a while. And I don't want to subject you guys to watching her paint for 5 hours when it would be more interesting to, like, later on go to a club and meet somebody. So we are going to have her paint. Yeah, I know you want to read the book. And you want to meet somebody new. I'm going to have her start to paint. I will have her paint, and I will see you all in the next episode where we will show you what she's painted, and I will either keep some of it to decorate her walls or probably mostly sell it so that we get a little more money to do things that she'll enjoy and potentially buy a pool. So make sure to hit that subscribe button to know when the next episode goes up, and make sure to hit that like button if you like this video. I will see you all in game later. Bye!